Okay. All right. All right. Okay, we're ready to get started again. We're recording right now. Sarah Carruthers is going to talk about her collaboration with the Hill School. She is the station on the main stem of the Schuylkill around Pottstown.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Carruthers. I'm from Schuylkill River Greenways. I'm their education coordinator there. As David said, we are located in Pottstown. I made this PowerPoint real quickly. We're gearing up for a Schuylkill River sojourn where we kayak the whole entire Schuylkill River for a week. So excuse all my text. We're a nonprofit located in Pottstown, right on the Schuylkill River. We foster community connection through to the Schuylkill through education and recreation along the Schuylkill River and Schuylkill River Trail, which runs from Pottsville to Philadelphia. My organization is heavily into recreation. I'm their first education staff that they've ever hired, so I've been building it from the ground up since 2016. So I've been trying to get more local partners involved, and I was lucky enough to really form a partnership with the Hill School this past year. And David Bressler and the Stroud and the Mayfly really facilitated that relationship. So the Hill School is a prestigious preparatory school located in Pottstown. It is a boarding school, so a lot of the students live on campus.
I should point out I spent 5 years there.
That's amazing. Yeah, we have an alumni of the Hill School with us. So I think you're required to live on campus at least 1 year. There's a diverse group of students there. They're from local neighborhoods, from different states, and from different countries. So it's pretty amazing to meet all these different students. And we installed our Mayfly in October of 2018. To gain insight into the health of the river, our main goal is to really communicate to the public that the Schuylkill River is on a really awesome path. It's getting healthier and healthier by the day, by the month, by the year. And we just want the stigma to go away. We want to educate people and really explain to them that it is healthy, it is supporting different species, and we do get our drinking water from there, so it's important for them to change their perception and make sure that they are protecting it, because when you say that, oh, it's dirty, it doesn't matter, you know, it's just setting you up for failure. So in the fall, we did our installation day. We installed our Mayfly sensor on the Schuylkill River. It's like the middle Schuylkill. We have the CTD sensor with the turbidity and dissolved oxygen sensors as well. David Bressler was there to help us go through the field data sheet, and the students helped us check we did pH and conductivity probes in the stream to kind of check it, or the river, to check it against what the Mayfly was telling us. I went into their classroom and I explained the Delaware River watershed to them, the different sensors. I've learned that a lot of my job is explaining to people what a watershed is, how water flows on land, why water is important, why our fresh water is important, and maps. People don't know how to read maps. I'm learning that day by day. That radar means nothing to them because they can't point out where they are. So so I taught them about the different indicators. What does dissolved oxygen means, what temperature means, why it changes, and what it indicates for us, and the different threats. We went outside on Halloween and we sampled. We did conductivity, turbidity, dissolved oxygen. Everything listed there. We used Lamont kits for our nitrates and dissolved oxygen. We have our HANA checker for our phosphates, and then our probes for pH and conductivity. And we went over the data that was collected in November. We did in-classroom training. David came back and met with the students again, and we went over the data that was collected in the last month, and we fed them pizza. They were very grateful. This class was an AP environmental science class, and it just happened to be all boys. The school is co-ed.
So is this a club or a class?
It's a class, yeah. The teacher is named Brett, and he was using the lab time to come out with us. So I was really thankful. Brett Diaguardi. Right. Yeah. So during the wintertime, because they're AP and they're a prep school and they have a lot of stuff going on, and every student is required to play a fall sport and spring sport, it's amazing. So we weren't really able to talk to them, but in the spring, this past May, we were able to go out again. We did all the testing. They were more comfortable with what they were doing. They were excited to get in the waders. They still all want to wear the nitrile gloves, and that's fine with me. You can wear, it's cool. I want them to be as comfortable as possible. And then we did E. coli testing, which I learned from Chloe Wang down at Bartram's Garden. So we're engaging them in different ways. We did native pollinator plantings, and we're working with just other community partners. They're more informed about the Delaware River watershed. They feel more connected to their local waterways. They understand why it looks like chocolate milk. And we hope that these students, because some are there over the summer, will take this on and kind of do like independent research projects on this. They're basically college students. They're just younger. And we recently received funding from the William Penn Foundation to work with Berks Nature, which is in Reading, and Bartram's Garden, which is in Philadelphia, and we're like in Pottstown in the middle, to just communicate and work together and kind of get on the same page with our mayflies and our testing and all of that. So there's a lot more to come. Oh, and David and I, a woman named Carla wrote an extensive article about us. Yeah, I forgot to include this in here. It was in, I'll just tell you guys the name, so I don't know if you ever heard it. The Environmental Monitor, a publication for environmental professionals. And it was like a multi-page article. Like it wasn't just a, 2-paragraph thing. So there's like a lot of quotes from us, and if you guys wanted to see that, we could share it. But that was really nice.
You should post that, or I could, I guess, too, but I don't.
We should.
Post that online for me.
Yeah, so
the literature section or something.
we try our best to get our just programs out there in local papers, in the Pottstown paper and the Reading Eagle, things like that. And I think she picked it up from the Pottstown Mercury and then asked us more. So we were able to use our skills to communicate scientific information to the general public. That was a little challenging, but I think we did a good job.
And Sarah, another thing, you mentioned it, but just to emphasize, so we only have a few of these DO sensors out, but two of them are on the Schuylkill main stem, and one is with Chloe Wang at Bartram's Garden, which is a tidally influenced section of the river, and then the one that's on yours is obviously farther up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just an interesting piece of data that's being collected that's different than the majority of these stations that are out.
Right, and then William Penn funds a summer intern through the Alliance for Watershed Education. We're lucky enough to get a summer intern, full-time, 12 weeks, and her job, I'll be her supervisor, and her job will be to create a water quality sampling group, similar to like the stream stewards, hopefully. I have one volunteer who did his master watershed steward thing in Berks County, but he lives in Montgomery County, but he's really interested, so I hope to kind of get that going and really have a good core of people.
A question, do you do anything with Pottstown Middle School? Because they were just here, there's a science club.
Really?
Yeah, they were here Tuesday for through Green Valley.
Yeah.
You should know all about that.
So Green Valley's Watershed Association is in Chester County, right across the river, and
They must have a contract.
Yeah.
Do you know what they have with Pottstown Middle School?
Yeah.
They're expanding their programs, and I think this is the second year they're in the Pottstown.
I think it was like Natural Lands and PICO granted money to them to work with them.
Maybe that's what
Yeah,
it came
and
from.
I think it's just because I'm new. We were always just recreation. We never had any education. Green Valley Watershed Association is heavily education-based. They have summer camps and all that. So everybody always asks me that. Why don't you do that? I'm just starting. I'm trying my best. People are just learning about us. So, yeah, that's my presentation. Well, it just started in October. So we did like 2 days with them in October, and then 2 days with them in the spring. I hope to do more.